What's better, a 529 college savings plan or an UTMA/UGMA custodial account for your child's future college expenses? And we're back. My name is Mitch Goldberg. I'm a financial advisor and a business owner. My videos are all about financial education. And today what I want to do is I want to compare a 529 college savings plan to an UTMA or UGMA account, Uniform Gift to Minors Act or Uniform Trust to Minors Act account. In other words, a custodial account. Which one is better for saving money for college? Well, the way it works is this. For the FAFSA application, that's the free application for federal student aid. You go online, you fill out the application, and you have to add up your assets and your child's assets. So parents' assets that count toward the FAFSA application, they can reduce the amount of money that your child is eligible in terms of federal financial aid by 5.6%. But if money is held in the child's name, that impacts the child's eligibility for financial aid by 20%. So right there is about a 14.4% difference. That's a huge difference. So to me, if you're going to save money in a UTMA or UGMA account, that's a custodial account. And the reason you have that is because minors are not actually allowed, they're allowed to have money, but they actually have to have a custodian to manage it for them. So if you have money in the child's name, there is quite a penalty when it comes to applying for financial aid of 20% against your child's ability to collect as much financial aid as they possibly can. The thing about money in a 529 plan, it's in the parent's name, it's considered an entity of the parents or property of the parents, and that is, again, a 5.6% penalty against potential federal financial student aid. And not to overlook, another key benefit of the 529 plans is that the assets inside these plans grow tax-free as long as the distributions are used to pay for qualified college expenses such as room, board, and tuition. This as opposed to an UTMA/UGMA account where the assets that grow in the accounts are subject to taxes along the way, and when you finally make withdrawals from these accounts, you could be subjected to both long-term and short-term capital gains taxes. And another point I want to make, that if parents do have an UTMA or UGMA account in their child's name and they're planning on using that money for college, it would be, to me, highly advisable to move those assets into a 529 college savings plan. It'll just be titled as an UGMA or UTMA 529 college savings plan, and that's fine. You still get the same benefit in terms of a lower penalty against potential federal financial aid. The only difference is that once the child reaches age of maturity, let's say 21 years old in a lot of states, the child would then take ownership of the 529 plan with him or herself still as the beneficiary, as opposed to the 529 plan without the UTMA or UGMA attached to it. The parent still controls those assets. So I hope this helps you out in terms of why I think it's better that if you have money that you are designating for future college expenses for your child, the 529 plan by miles beats the UGMA/UTMA accounts. If you have any questions, you can certainly reach out to me. All of my contact information can be found at ClientFirstStrategy.com. If this video did help you out, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And until next time, see you soon.